Good morning and welcome to the Wellness Kitchen. I'm here in my kitchen with Miss Donna this morning, and we're talking about how to create recipes and things to have in our kitchen so that we can get more fruits and more vegetables into our diet. We all know the benefits, or we think we know the benefits of all the fruits and vegetables, and a lot of people think that that's expensive. It's really not. The things that I bought to do our juicing project with this morning only cost about $4 from the Walmart. And there's also
Aldi's.
Aldi's has, do that again, what you said about the bees, Donna.
They will only buy vegetables from growers who don't use pesticides that kill bees.
That's wonderful.
I think a lot of their stuff is organic also, and it's very reasonable.
That's wonderful. It is very, very inexpensive to shop there. A little plug for Aldi's, there you go. Because we all know that if bees cannot pollinate the fruits and vegetables, we won't have fruits and vegetables. And I don't think we're built to be carnivores, really. We'll learn about that in another session. The benefits of juicing in the way that we're going to do today are extraordinary. Just for one, vitamins. There are vitamins like A, C, B12. There's even the minerals like iron, copper, and things like that that we really, really need for our bodies to be healthy and thinner. If you don't get these vitamins and minerals, your body cannot lose weight. Okay? The next thing is very, very important is your fiber. You hear this a lot. Take fiber. Here's a fiber pill. Swallow this fiber. This is artificial fiber. Most of those fiber pills and things are cellulose. Some of them are made from ground up trees. Do you want ground up trees? Or do you want broccoli and kale? You want the more natural cellulose fiber because your body is built to be able to withstand and really have benefits from that softer fiber, because when it sweeps through all of your intestines and your colon, if it's stiff and horrible like wood, it's going to scratch and irritate the inside of your colon, and then what's going to happen? Inflammation, bloating, pain, gas. We don't want any of those. So with this juice that we're making this morning, the cellulose is very small so that your body can really reap the benefits from that sweeping and calming effect all the way down your intestines and all the way through the elimination process. Calming the colon too. A lot of people have what they feel like might be the beginnings of diverticulitis or irritable bowel syndrome. A lot of times it's just that your colon needs to be reset. So this juice can be used as a juicing cleanse to reset the digestive tract and reset the bowel and the colon so that you feel much more comfortable and you don't, have to go to the medications and the more expensive things like that. So try the green juice first. It can't hurt you. It can only help you, anybody. If you have type 2 diabetes, a lot of people are afraid to juice because they think that the sugar in it will make their sugar rise and you'll get that spike. You'll not have a sugar spike with this green juice that I'm going to show you because there's only a few apples in it. It's mostly water that comes from the natural vegetables that we're going to use this morning. Cucumber being one of the best ones to really have that nice soft cellulose mixed with the nice soft juicy water that comes out of them to help us eliminate the fat cells that we're working off, eliminate all the toxins that are coming out of our bodies. How often should I juice? Every day would be wonderful because every day we need fruits and vegetables. Now I'm going to show you how many. All right. This is a sample of fruits and vegetables. We have kale, we have 2 or 3 little apples in here, a lemon, and 2 cucumbers. This is not even enough vegetables for one day. And I'll tell you why. Depletion. We've depleted our crops by spraying them with all these wonderful insecticides. We've depleted the water source by pollution that's in there, so that our fruits and vegetables, even if they're grown naturally or organically, are very deficient in the vitamins and minerals that they really should have. So we need to add more in our diet. But who in the world has time to sit down and eat something this big? I don't. There is no way. So we're going to talk about the juicing process. It's very simple to do. A lot of people think it takes time to do it. It doesn't really take a lot of time at all. If you just stick to this one simple juice, and you can put your favorite things in it. You've got a handful of strawberries you want to add to it, do it. Berries, melons, pineapple, anything that you've got you can put in the juicer. I'm using this morning a Hamilton Beach 800 watt juice extractor that I purchased like 2 years ago from the Walmart for less than $50, and I use it almost every day. It's a great machine. This is a centrifugal juicer, which means when the vegetables or fruits go in this little spout right here, it falls down into a blade where it is masticated, ground up into very small little bits, and then it has a blade system that slings it out at a centrifugal force of 800 RPMs, and it really extracts the small fiber, like I was telling you before, the stuff that's good for your body, and it leaves behind the big stuff that your body can't handle back here. Now, it doesn't come with this bag. This is my invention. The back or the trash basket, I line with one of those lovely plastic bags that they put on all your fruits and vegetables in the grocery store. So reuse them. This is a great way to reuse them so that they don't all just go in your trash can. It's very easy to use, but while we're actually using it, it's going to be loud, so I'm going to feel like I'm hollering at you so I can tell you how to use this. Now, this contraption comes with, we use this for something else. This tiny little box, this is how much juice they expect you to make at a time. This is not going to do. Go and get something larger. This is just like a little plastic mixing bowl, and it's got a little rubber thing on the bottom so it doesn't scoot on the countertop because this vibrates. So you're going to want something like this. These are very expensive. I think I got this one at Food Line. And it's got a little pouring lip on it so that I can pour it out, and I just stick it right under the spout. You got to watch it because sometimes this vibrates and moves around. So what I do is move it close to the edge of the countertop. Wear black. This is lovely because you're going to squeeze your belly up on this thing and hold it to you so it doesn't go anywhere as you're doing your stuff. It doesn't take a long time. It's not real messy, but it doesn't take a long time. Now, I'm going to tell you about our recipe that we're using this morning. We have 8 beautiful fresh leaves of kale. This is kale. See how big this leaf is? You want the big ones because the stem here holds all of your fluid. So if it doesn't snap, there it's crisp, don't get it. It's dry. It won't give you any juice. But this will give you juice. And make sure you wash your leaves thoroughly when you get home with nice tepid water. Okay? You can put them in the refrigerator, get them chilled if you need to. Now these are just regular little, this is a Golden Delicious apple. You can use any apple that you prefer, including Granny Smith if you want a tartar taste to your juice. And this is about the size, I hold it in the palm of my hand. This is an organic apple. This is the size an apple really is, y'all. This is an apple. It's not this big. If it's this big, chances are it's been goofed around with. It's a GMO product. You do not want it. So you're going to use 3 or 4 of these little apples. You can use as many as you want. This is up to you. This morning we're using 4 of these tiny little apples. And this is an organic cucumber. Again, it's not huge. This is not huge. This came out of someone's garden, okay? This is how it looks. It's not this big. If it is this big, something's wrong with it. Cucumbers are very beneficial for losing weight because, like I said, they have a fluid retention quality, which means they have all this fluid inside of it. When you put this fluid in your body, it helps wash the fluid out of your body. So if you're bad about holding fluids in your body in the summertime, melons, cucumbers, these are your favorite things. Cantaloupes, especially cantaloupes and cucumbers, beautiful for helping alleviate water retention in the body, especially the feet. That's a cucumber. And then we're using a lemon, a whole lemon. Now this lemon, you see it's got the green on one side. This is what a real lemon looks like, people. It is not all yellow. This is an organic lemon. Okay? Oh, I'm sorry. No, it is a natural lemon. It had a 4 at the front of it. But lemons are naturally a slightly green color. Again, if it's something weird looking, you don't want it. But I'm going to show you what we're going to do with the lemon. We don't cut up any of these things, and I like the smaller apples because they feed into the mouth of the juicer. But we need to do something with this because you don't want to put all this rind in there because it's going to be bitter. So what I need for you to do is find your cutting board, and you're going to cut the ends off. Now I've got a barrel. See the barrel? There you go. Then you're going to just carve off the outside yellow or greenish layer just a little bit. You can leave a little bit of it on. The white part of the lemon has all the vitamins in it, especially a great big dose of vitamin C that you need to help protect your cells from contamination from germs and viruses and bacteria. So this is what your lemon looks like when it goes in. It's got most of the outside carved off, but it's white. You can leave that. That's not bitter. It doesn't have taste really at all. Now this is beautiful ginger. This is like the most beautiful piece of ginger I have ever seen in a long time. And this is just one of that giant ginger root. Was probably this big growing. You're going to use what I call a thumb of ginger. You can break it off. Like I see this one little piece right here. It's perfect size. You see how this kind of looks like a thumb? See how big it is? About the size of my thumb. You want to use a thumb worth of ginger in this recipe. And this is fresh ginger root. I got this from the Food Lion earlier today. It smells wonderful. If you take the time to put ginger in a lot of your dishes, this is nature's antibiotic.
Really?
Yes. This will cure you. This will help you with colds. This will help a person with bladder infection. Anything you have to take a light, like an antibiotic for, this will help you a lot. Ginger is wonderful. Absolutely. I love it. I put in everything that I possibly can, but it does have a distinctive flavor, so you really have to kind of watch it. So I think we've got everything we need for our recipe, and we're going to get going on the actual juicing of it. Now, do you have any questions, Donna, for the next part? Or?
I'm just going to say I've never eaten that much kale in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Much less, juice in it, I would do it, but sitting down eating kale, never going to happen.
Mm-hmm. It's true. Absolutely. So when we juice this, all this is juiced down so that it's more tolerable and it's portable the way that we do it too. We'll get to that. Okay. This is loud, so I'm going to be hollering at you for just a minute. All right. So you got it plugged in. Remember when you're cleaning this, please unplug it. You can really hurt yourself with one of these things if you're not careful. So it's loud. Very loud. So what you're going to do is take a lead first. It's got one of these. It's not a first two. And then you take something hard. Halfway through, I use a cucumber to clear the blade. Because, like I said, they're just watery. I'm pushing down a little bit on the apple to kind of get them started. You get all that water going out from that. Let it drip for just a minute. See, that doesn't take very long. The centrifugal juicers are really, really fast. A mastication juicer has to take time to grind it and crush it. And grind something this large, it would have taken us 20 minutes to do this. That's why I prefer this method, okay? So here's all the lovely juice. Isn't it great? Look at that. Now it's got foam on the top of it. The foam right here, this lovely foam, tells us that it is alive. When you're storing it, that's very, 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 very important, because if it is not got the foam on the top, it's dead. You need to get rid of it. Now, in our juicer, this takes a little bit of cleaning up, but it's not bad. You just take it all apart, rinse all your pieces. Do not put soap on your juice extractor.
Did not know that.
Because the soap, every soap in God's green country has perfume. You do not need perfume, little particles of perfume in your juicer. And there's nothing in here that's going to hurt you. It doesn't cause, like you think, Ebola and all those germs and stuff like that. There's nothing in this juicer that's going to hurt you. We put ginger through this juicer. It killed all the germs that were in here. There's no germs in that juice right there. It's perfectly sanitary the way it is just now. So we're going to rinse it good in tepid water before it dries. And remember this, get you a brush, just like this, that's just for the juice extractor. Don't use this on your pots and pans or anything else. This is just for this. That's why it's green. In my household, it's green coated, green juice, green brush. Okay? And use this just for your juice extractor pieces. Lay them somewhere to air dry. Don't dry them with a towel. When they're dry, put them all back together. Okay? We're not going to do the cleansing part this morning, but I wanted to show you what came out of the back. All this good stuff. See all these little things? Yeah. And if you touch it, it's kind of dry-like a little bit. See that? It's almost dry. I'll show you what we got here. All this little fluffy stuff here that's that larger cellulose stuff. Yeah, this is the stuff that makes gas, and we don't want that.
Now, so, how much kale did you use?
I used about 8 big leaves.
8 big leaves.
Or 1 little small bunch. So, you have bunches of kale.
Fine.
You can use more or less depending on if you want a tartar green juice or if you want a different flavor juice. Now, this right here, if you have somebody that does composting, oh, they will love you. Because you can take this because it's already ground up, mix this with some potting soil, throw some earthworms in it, and it goes to town. It's beautiful composting material. Huh. But here in the city, we don't compost. Sad face. So we just throw this over here. So that's easily done. All right, now, the taste testing. Da, da, da. Okay. We always get fancy in my house when we do taste testing. We like to feel like it's a celebration, so we always use wine glasses. There you go. And this is called the green juice or springy step if you have the cookbook. All right, you are the guinea pig, so to speak. And then we'll talk about storage. It's palatable.
It's really good. Actually, it's good. I think it's good.
And you don't have to worry about it causing diarrhea or something if you're not used to eating fruits and vegetables. Because like I said, it's not going to upset your colon. We need to all clean out our colons because the average American person, because of the average American fast food diet, and eating lots of meats and cheeses and dairies, you can hold up to, say la la la, it makes you think. Some people are carrying around 15 pounds of feces lining their intestines and lower colon. 15 pounds. So if you feel bloated a lot, if you feel like your stomach hurts a lot, if you don't go every day, try some green juice and maybe it'll help you reset your system. And like I said, if it won't help you, it won't hurt you. It's so beneficial. So we're going to store the green juice. Don't put your beautiful green juice in plastic because whatever was in that plastic before is going to leach into now your beautiful green juice. We're going to use something more sustainable. And I'm always about the mason jar. Very simple. This is just a little mason jar. You could drink out of this because it's glass. You could put this in your dishwasher so it's absolutely safe.
Don't use a straw either.
You can use a straw if you would like to because, some people don't like the way the foam gets on their top lip. You got to watch that too. You'll have a green mustache if you're not careful. But you can store these in your refrigerator. The juice that we just made makes 3 of these beautiful little jars of juice. And you just put the lids on and you can put them in your refrigerator. Try not to keep them more than 3 days. You really should be drinking 3 jars in a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or do them in between. Have your breakfast, have a snack of juice. Have your lunch, have a snack of juice. That way, you're not letting your sugar dip. A lot of us have the 4 o'clock craving for the Hershey bar. Yeah, I used to too. And this really calms that down because it gives your body the sustenance that it needs besides the food that you're getting. Because like I said, we need extra fruits and vegetables. We're not getting them. Folic acid that comes from leafy green vegetables is the anti-aging chemical. That is it. If you want your skin to look beautiful, if you want to look younger than you really are by a long shot, folic acid. And the only way to get it is leafy greens. But who has time to eat them, like we said before? It's too much. So using this, I'm just going to, I stirred it a little bit, stir it up just a minute, and then pour it into your jars. Like I said, it's got that beautiful foamy top on it, which is lovely. So you get 3 jars out of 1 batch. And these are sustainable. Like I said, we have enough plastic in our big piles of trash here on the earth to reach to the moon and back twice, the scientists say now. Look, see, now we got a little short this time because the cucumbers weren't as big as last time. Sometimes it's a little shorter, sometimes it's a little more. This is about 2.5 servings, what we made this one. Oh, that's right. You had a half serving.
I had a half serving.
There you go. So we're going to give Miss Donna one to take home. But we thank you for joining us in our kitchen, and we'll see you later. Onward and upward. Keep on going.